Counterpunch Boxing, what's up, YouTube? Okay, yeah, look, do you guys have any idea how easy it would be for me to just throw up a bunch of clickbait, make a bunch of money on YouTube, give you a bunch of garbage? But if you notice, my last 7 or 8 videos haven't even been monetized, okay? You know, I think I deserve somewhat of a pat on the back here. You know, I'm working hard for you guys out there, and I mean, I'm being serious. So it's like, you know, this shit's not easy to do. I just watched another video, an update, and the guy had a 14-minute video, okay, with 7 commercial breaks. He literally had 27 minutes, or well, if you watch all 3 minutes, 27 minutes of commercials on a 14-minute video. If they're 2-minute commercials, he had a 14 minutes of commercial breaks and 14 minutes of content. Okay, or I could just say, you know, oh hey, yeah, you know, I like Canelo, you like Canelo too. Oh yeah, we both like Canelo. Let me tell you why he's so great, and I could just make a channel like that. But you know, I really sacrifice all that by giving you guys the truth, because ultimately it's not profitable, okay? I could be like other channels out there and put money before integrity, but I don't. Like this video here, non-monetized, but let's get into it. Dodger Stadium, current favorite to host Canelo Alvarez. Now, in Gennady Golovkin, you guys, I don't know if you watched it, but I put out a video I think about 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about how, you know, that Dodger Stadium, they're in the running. They're up against Cowboy Stadium in Dallas, Texas, and in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. But now, you know, and I got basically, you know, crucified in the comments section. But here we go. It looks like it's the front runner. Golden Boy promotion founder Oscar De La Hoya revealed Saturday that Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles is the early front runner to host the highly anticipated fight. I mean, that's crazy, but you know, he might just be, you know what I thought? He might be saying that publicly to the press because he wants, you know, MGM Grand or the Cowboy Stadium to up their game, and you know, ante up, right? Double down their offer, whatever. It could be a ploy. Now you guys have to realize, you know, you think there's like fake news and bullshit news on YouTube. Mainstream media boxing news is no different. In fact, it's a lot worse. So it's just the same thing at a different level. But you know, I guess we can take him at his word. And it looks like Dodger Stadium is the favorite right now. Now, another interesting thing I found, Oscar De La Hoya expects close to 3 million buys for Canelo Golovkin, and that would be the second highest grossing pay-per-view, if I'm correct, since Mayweather-Pacquiao. Wow. So we know Canelo, and really, I mean, is it bigger than Canelo Chavez? I mean, do you guys think that Gennady Golovkin Canelo would be bigger than Canelo Chavez? It did like, what did it do? Like 1.4, 1.2, something like that, million buys. He's saying 3 million. Wow. The fight will take place in either Dallas. Here's where he's talking about AT&T Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, or Las Vegas. It's between Dallas and Las Vegas. I have meetings set already, and this is where he's going on and talking about where it will be, and then he drops a bombshell 2 days ago and says Dodger Stadium. Remember, Canelo and Golovkin made an appearance at Dodger Stadium about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And this is Kell Brook. You know, Brook is basically letting Canelo know Golovkin is too strong for Canelo, says Kell Brook. So, you know, hey, you know, we might see another Kell Brook situation where, you know, Canelo is just, his will is broken and he's forced to quit. But look, I'm careful with my predictions right now. I'm going to be real careful with them before I'm not going to put out an early prediction. I mean, you know, everyone's, you know, obviously would think that I'm going to say, you know, Golovkin just annihilates him, right? He's going to beat him. He's going to walk him down and knock him out, whatever. But I'm going to save my prediction for later. So, now, this is Kell Brook. I thought this was really interesting. It's a little bit off subject, but he says, I favor Kovalev to win. I think he won the first time, and so does 90% of the boxing world, said Brook. giving his prediction for the Sergey Kovalev rematch, Andre Ward rematch. I'm picking him again. That's a good fight. I favor Golovkin over Canelo. Golovkin a bit too strong, a bit too good. It's a good fight, said Brook, and then they reflect on their fight. So you have Kell Brook basically picking Kovalev and Gennady Golovkin to win, and I agree with the Kovalev. I mean, for all you Andre Ward people out there, look, Kovalev's coming into that fight with bad intent. Okay, with bad intent. I'm telling you. Okay, here's a quick, this is just a quick tell of the tape. 35-27, you know, will that age, you know, will it have a factor in the fight? Maybe. You know, you got a 7-year age difference there, an advantage for Canelo. Gennady Golovkin 5'10", 5'9", you know, about a 1-inch height the difference, but Golovkin appears to be a little bit taller than 1 inch. I would say maybe 2. But what I like, this is what I like. Look at this right here, that reach. Okay, Gennady Golovkin 74 and Canelo 71. But you know, I thought that said something different on BoxRec. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. But now, this is another thing. Gennady Golovkin would drop weight to fight Floyd Mayweather. Now, this is what all these hater channels out there like to say. Canelo, however, has used his ability to gain and shift huge amounts to his advantage, okay? So, you know, I like now that, you know, we're seeing mainstream media talk about Canelo and, you know, his just crazy weight gain. You know, it says right here, it is rumored he is able to pile on as much as 20 pounds between the final weigh-in and the first bell, making any mention of the weights now seem futile. Now, I had a guy in the comments section earlier. He was like, really? You think Canelo can put on 20 pounds? You know, we were talking about the Gennady Golovkin fight, and I said, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, look, if they weigh in at 160, and this is why I think Canelo, I guess this is a good time to talk about it. You know, I think Canelo, he might skip that IBF weigh-in, right? I mean, it's possible, you know, but the only thing, I think if he does that and he comes in really heavy, he's going to tire out midway through. I mean, Canelo already gasses out. Look, I was ringside for Canelo Kirkland, and he was already gassing out in like round 3 against Kirkland. So, you know, I think if he puts on way too much weight, that's going to be a huge mistake. So, now, look, this is something... Now, this is huge right here. Look, the media is not giving this a lot of attention. We know Mayweather has always tried to secure, you know, any Mexican holiday, September 16th, right? Remember, you know, the old iconic pictures of Mayweather making the ring walk, making the ring entrance. He's got the sombrero on, you know, the hat and everything, and he's got the Mexico colors and Mexico flag. So it says here, in the past, Floyd Mayweather Jr. had a habit of taking the Mexican holidays for his fights, but it won't be the case if he makes the Conor McGregor fight, as the next holiday has already been scooped up by Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin for September 16th. According to Canelo's promoter, Eric Gomez of Golden Boy Promotion, they do not intend on moving off the September 16th date, which falls on the Mexican Independence Day holiday weekend. There's nothing stopping Mayweather and McGregor from fighting on September 16th if they want to. The fight will likely be on Showtime. On Showtime Boxing, Canelo Golovkin will be televised on HBO on the same night. If Mayweather and McGregor are comfortable with fighting on the same night as a huge fight like Canelo Golovkin, then that's up to them. But really, I think it hurts. It's kind of dumb for Mayweather to do that because, I mean, I would try to separate it, you know, because I would rather have, you know, like there's nothing on that weekend. Hey, this fight's got a lot of build up to it and a lot of media coverage and, you know, a lot of hype behind it. You know, you want it to stand on its own. To have to compete with Canelo Golovkin, you're only taking money out of your own pocket. So if Mayweather decided to do that, it would be dumb. I mean, it's going to cut his pay-per-views in half, you know, or more, because the Mayweather, I mean, come on, Mayweather McGregor, that's garbage. I mean, seriously, like I said, you know, I just read the article, and I know Golovkin Canelo, I know they're going to break 1 million pay-per-view buys. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense for him to do that. But and here's his early prediction. Floyd Mayweather believes Canelo Alvarez will beat Gennady Golovkin when the two middleweights clash on September 16th. So, wow, we'll see. Mayweather remains the only boxer to stop Alvarez. and is backing his former rival to strip Golovkin of. Well, he didn't stop him. Why are they saying he stopped Alvarez? He just. I mean, honestly, the Canelo Mayweather fight was probably my most favorite fight by Mayweather. So the other day, I think they should have stopped the fight. That's just my opinion. He's talking about the Canelo Chavez fight. Canelo versus Gennady. Triple G is the early favorite. Shouldn't be a surprise, so I like that the Gennady Golovkin is the early favorite in the fight, and Canelo, for once, is the underdog. It's like, for once, the guy is going to be in a fair fight, okay? And this picture right here, somebody needs to get on the ball and start making some memes. Somebody needs to start making some thumbnails, okay? Somebody get on the ball, but anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, nothing special, just going over the latest updates. Now, they said that they would announce the venue by this weekend. So here we are. Today's Sunday, and there's no announcement. So I think they're probably going to announce it Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Maybe midweek we'll know the venue. And I hope it is in Dallas, Texas, because if it is, I'm definitely going to cover it. You know, I have easy access to Dallas. But regardless, I'm getting my press credentials so I can at least make a few of the media stops. You know, maybe like a Dallas, because I'm sure they'll stop there. Houston, you know, when they do their media events. So, you know, I can at least get like one or two you know, events for the channel. But so yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just wanted to just kind of share the latest news here. And there's not much. I mean, I'm kind of waiting, you know, for, you know, something better to come out. But you know, right now, like I said, the state, you know, this right here is what caught my attention originally, and I'm like, you know what? Let me throw a quick video together and throw it out there on the channel. You know, 3 million buys, man. I don't know. I think Oscar's kind of dreaming. You know, so what do you guys think? Do you think Gennady Golovkin do you think the Canelo Golovkin fight is going to hit 3 million? You know, I think I would say 1.5, maybe 2. You know, I think a lot of people, first of all, people were just completely turned off by Mayweather Pacquiao. Okay, then boxing had a chance to come back and revive itself with Canelo Chavez, and that was an absolute flop. Okay, and it was embarrassing. Okay, and as a boxing fan, I was embarrassed. You know, to ask casuals, hey, you know, come check this out. It was embarrassing, okay? You know, and probably just as embarrassing as Mayweather Pacquiao. So I guess our last hope is Canelo Golovkin. And, you know, I really hope, I hope it's not an embarrassment. I mean, for the sake of boxing, we need a good fight. You know, Brooks Spence, it was a great fight, but you know, like I just said in my video, I think Brooks should have went out on his shield, and went into the 12th round. And I didn't like that we had, you know, an injured, broken, damaged, weight drained fighter against a healthy welterweight. So I'll end it at that, guys. Tell me what you think. Leave your comment below. I always enjoy reading your comments. You know, good, bad, like me, hate me, whatever. Just leave them below.